What's going on, guys? Your boy Codebreaker00X, and we are back again. I'm back again with another 2K16 my franchise mode video, and today we face off against the Dallas Mavericks, who are 10-20 and then currently in last place in the Western Conference. They are in rebuild mode, but should be able to handle this team pretty easily. You know, I'm not looking past them, as they do have talent.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's Dr. Nortex.
Happy New Year, everybody. Hope you're ready for another
Dr.
year
Nortex
of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, and got the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Hey, Happy New Year! Happy New Year! This is when we make our resolutions for 2016. I don't really like to make resolutions, guys, but I guess if I had to, I would say I would like to actually dunk.
Alright, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the lineups. Let's look at the bench. Of course, once again, it's all messed up. So I'm gonna have to eventually go in and set that. I don't know why I didn't double check that from last game, but should be decent, because I mean we can always sub in Vujicic. I mean, he did pretty good for his last game. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and go with this lineup. We're definitely going to want to crash defensive glass. We'll go kind of conservative on defense. They have shooters, but I have faith in my perimeter defense. I want to protect the paint because they do have pretty good, decent bigs. Show patient offense, and we'll leave that auto.
At small forward, at the other forward position, Solomon Hill.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Things have really gone south on them. Over the course of the last 7 games, they've gone 1-6.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, the streak has been very difficult as this team has struggled of late. And the struggles may continue. They've got a really tough challenge against this team.
Yeah, if they're going to snap that losing streak, what better way to do it than against an opponent like these guys? I mean, that'd be doing it in style.
All fueled up and ready to go.
Wow, they said doing it against an opponent like us, like we was easy pickings.
So in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
Now here's Love. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Smith kicks to Hill.
Oh, good hands.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Matthews leading the charge. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Hill. Pass to Smith. Love with the screen on Matthews. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
You know,
You gotta get Smith a little bit more involved.
Of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his
Oh goodness, what? How did he get that back?
He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets it to go.
Wow.
Matthews has got his first points of the game.
Good defense, good hands. Don't know how he got that ball back.
Irving kicks to Dedmon. And he
Ooh,
dumps it down.
Mozgov can't get back, and Dedmon giving posters out here.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Matthews dishes to Mozgov.
Falling for it.
4 on the shot clock. And the rejection
Ooh,
by
let's
Smith.
go.
On the wing, Irving. From the arc.
Set.
No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Yeah, look at JR with a hustle playing defense. You know he just got scored on. He's hustling.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
Here's Hill. The Mavericks making the shot. Back to Love. They double team Love to the inside. Smith.
Wow. Oh, and one.
Hard to get that one off.
Yeah, they're not trying to let Love go off.
That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys.
It's a team like this.
Challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Should be able to put them to bed.
Making his last shot. Smith against Matthews in a foul.
Ah, come on.
Go to the strike for 2.
And we fell out. I think we were like in what, 8th? Or we was in the top 10 in defense, and we dropped down all the way to 18. So
the Mavericks shooting their first
still the top 5
game.
scoring, but our defense dropped dramatically. So we definitely got to get back in that top 10 in defense.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
Have fun over there playing Crash.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Irving. He had
So we'll go ahead and run a play.
the win against New York.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Smith with a wide open look.
Nice
Good
money.
on the 3-point shot. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So this is kind of how we were playing in the beginning of the year. That ball movement, didn't matter who scored.
That's good on the assist from McCallum.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep. So
Oh,
far
keep
this
cutting.
game. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Glad Love did not stop.
Slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Monroe.
The defense be there.
Shot, no good. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
Oh,
They double team Love.
oh that's not who I wanted to pass it to.
And the
Good
rejection by Smith.
defense.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hill kicks to Love. Poked away.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Pass break, Dallas. Here's Matthews. Again, the miss.
Look at JR being there.
Just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Smith with it. Matthews covering. Hill passes to Dedmon. Smith against Matthews. Smith dishes to Love. Pass to Irving on the wing. Hill. And it's off from the 3-point range.
Ball movement was there. It was good patient offense for sure.
Clark,
Just
some
could
tough
not get it to
offensive
fall.
sets. They
Oh,
want to turn around.
what
Yeah, they need a
was
basket
that?
just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Fifth on the
they
list,
is cheesing.
Kyrie Irving.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on
Wow,
fire.
Devin is top of the league in
Parsons,
field
he's
goal
checked in for
percentage.
Dallas. Cleveland leading by 4.
Guess that was a little televised.
Here's McCallum. Dishes it to Anderson. Outside Matthews.
That's
Gets
money.
the three-pointer to fall.
That's too wide open.
Matthews has got 7.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Now the pass to Love. A 3-ball.
That's
Good, and
easy.
the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
So we're gonna go ahead and
you can
sub
tell they're
out
just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to
Kyrie.
get everybody back on the same
Sub out
page.
Hill.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good
Put
one
in
because
Snell.
it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Put Love at the center position. Actually put Snell, then put Babbitt.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here.
So that should help with our center
Ken Bazemore comes in for Anderson.
center
Nick
dilemma.
He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Cotton subbed in for McCallum. Cleveland also making some changes. Tony Snell's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Luke Babbitt comes in for Solomon Hill. And Smith subbed in
Rotate.
for Irving. Now here is Smith. Here's Cotton. Drills the three-pointer.
What are they thinking, leaving him
Why
with all
didn't
that
Smith
space out
rotate?
there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Love against Smith. 13 feet away. Love, no luck.
You almost have to.
They didn't double team that time. I was actually suspecting that. Oh, look at the time block.
Smith on the wing. 7 points in the game. That drops.
Great start for him.
J.R. Smith is looking like he's gonna have a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here is Smith. They trail by 3.
I ain't
Coathis
falling
gets
for
to
the
Parsons.
conflicts. Good
Rebound
defense.
collected by Snell.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Babbitt. He had 10 points in the win against New York. A fadeaway. Rebound by Smith.
Couldn't quite
For
make it.
Dallas, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Passes it to Cotton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
J.R.
It could turn out to
Smith
be
is
one of their biggest wins
passion.
of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's
love it.
clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And so here is Dallas after J.R. Smith
no.
getting his 3 to go. And it's Smith missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Smith the pass to Babbitt. Launches it. Yes, and it's Smith with the
That's
assist
in.
that time. And now a 9-point
Break
Cavalier
it down their
lead.
defense with that ball
And the
movement.
defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Parsons with a screen on Smith. They need this. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound
Gotta
in
keep
this
this
one.
pace going.
Already, we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
Got him jumping.
Strong finish
Let's
with 2
go
hands.
with the poster.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both
I
ends,
love it.
I look for this lead to get even larger.
calls timeout. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with Caleb Canellis.
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots, get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
Great, thanks for the report, Doris.
Nah, good job. Finished the bonus on Crash Bandicoot.
Dedmon's checked in.
Not bad.
And Parsons gets it to go.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Smith kicks to Smith. Smith outside.
He's giving me the space.
The feed to Snell.
Shoot.
Turn it over. Could not get off the shot.
That whole time he was spinning, I'm sitting there trying to shoot. He would not shoot the ball.
And how they compare to the rest of the league, this is what we've got. Tops in scoring. First
Look at those statistics.
And number 1
the last 10 games.
This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
We have the 4th best defense. I don't get that.
Most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump.
I honestly don't see how Devlin's not an all-star this year.
Into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be.
He has been balling.
That one is no good, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Bazemore, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The free throw drop for Bazemore.
That's his sister, Coco Bandicoot.
And so Bazemore nails both of them. 1:30 left in the first. Smith with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Smith kicks to Smith. And he was camped in the lane there.
Come on, Devin.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Parsons. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 14 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Out of bounds.
Oh, Chandler, you got me on
and really just a
Shaq and the Fool, man.
On his part, just no idea he was right near the line.
The Cavaliers leading by 8.
What are you doing?
Now Smith, the dish to Dedmon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. 2
shots, gentlemen.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Come on, guys.
To Bazemore. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Smith dishes to Babbitt. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists.
Yeah. Sub back in Kyrie. Put in Brown.
And you can't help but pick their defense.
We're going to rely on a little bit of our bench here since we are going to, since we're going to be going on the back-to-back.
At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Brown is checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Smith. "20 seconds left in the first. Now here's Irving. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. The three.
Oh, that should have went in.
Bazemore. No good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cavaliers lead by 11. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Anderson is out there with Monroe. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Mozgov. And it's McCallum in at the point. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Little turnaround. Here's Dedmon. Excellent D
you
there
got
from
to finish
Mozgov.
strong.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
He feeds it to
Mozgov is
Anderson.
splashing
Here's
out.
Monroe. The
Good
shot from the
defense.
low post
Better
is
shot.
good. Monroe's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Dallas. Outside Irving.
I'm going to pull him away, give him a space.
Here's Snell. Shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
You bailed him out, though, because I don't think
And around a minute gone here in the second
Monroe will
quarter.
be able to keep up with Snell.
Here's Anderson and fouled hard.
Oh, that looked like all ball by Babbitt. And like good
This is his
defense.
first chance at the line tonight.
That was bad rotation on our end, though.
That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Here's Irving. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Ooh, that's as
Too
forceful
easy.
a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And a rebound goes to the
They
Cavaliers.
do have a mismatch there, but they have to take advantage of it.
Just gotta shake off a miss like that.
Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Mavericks trail by 9. Down low. And Kawasaki is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Been a good night for Matthews. 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Shots good by Dedmon. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's McCallum, covered by Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from McCallum.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is
Go ahead
essential
and,
in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be
Oh,
able
that's
to
not who I wanted to pass
manufacture
it
things in the air.
Here's
to.
Brown. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Cavaliers
And
number
we
1.
lead
And what
in
stands
assists.
out
I just don't
during
see
this
how
recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club
we got
that
the
has
4th
become
ranked
really unselfish.
offense.
He doesn't get the second one. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's McCallum. Monroe with a screen on Irving. Here's McCallum. The Cavaliers pull it in. Dedmon's got his 3rd rebound tonight. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Anderson. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Good, and the assist goes
Money.
to Irving.
Not really able to penetrate like we want with Kyrie, or you know, get open looks. They're guarding them pretty well, but they're leaving everybody else open, and everybody else has to make them pay.
Now here's Matthews. 10 points for him.
Ooh, good move.
Rebounded by Snell. Here's Brown. Cleveland the rebound. But they get it back. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Kyrie could have a double-double here, for sure. So we're going to put Love back in.
With some Gatorade, that's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dallas calls timeout. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And this is the first of 2 games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
So we'll go this little makeshift lineup, then the second half will actually go with the bench after we build a nice little lead.
Now here's Mozgov. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. Here's Monroe. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Monroe's got his second basket of the night. Here's Irving. He's got 5. Inside, here's Love.
Oh! Oh, Mozgov with the block. I respect that. You got to give it back to the big man.
No luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the
I forgot Love isn't
in the midst of this long
triangle.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy
that blocks getting them something.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy.
Oh, come on, Kyrie. We got them ankles. We
couldn't convert.
Couldn't pop it.
And Anderson has it in the corner. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Plays it in off the breakaway.
He took his ankles and just couldn't make him pay.
Mavericks trail by 9. Here's McCallum.
Ah, come on, Babbitt. Boy, how did he get that pass through?
Nailed from 3-point land. Matthews has got 13.
Babbitt got my way, but how did he get that pass through?
A player like him can be left wide open like that. Pay attention to the
it's a mistake.
Report.
Monroe sets a screen for Matthews. Here's McCallum.
Rotate.
Misses the
there we go.
Cleveland leading by 6. Here's Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
All right, let's be efficient here.
Monroe down low. And 2 free throws coming up.
Come on.
This is that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Dallas, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Mozgov. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. And here's Irving. He's got 9. Love outside. He kicks it to Hill. He dishes it to Smith. Here's Babbitt, covered by Parsons. The fader. Babbitt's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6.
Looking good. Not gonna lie about
Matthews
that.
passes to McCallum. Anderson right side.
Oh no, he's gonna pop.
Over the corner, Matthews. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Irving has simply been great. 9 points and 5 assists.
For Cleveland, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
There we go.
And how about as a group, 80%
Gotta get Kyrie a little bit more aggressive.
One of their best attributes.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year.
Back out there.
I mean, that's impressive.
Bazemore misses. The Cavaliers leading by 8. The drive by Hill.
Oh,
Stolen
what?
away. Here's Coathis, covered by Smith. Bazemore gets the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Oh, Kyrie, I thought he was going close to the basket.
He's got 5.
Why is he going like it's a double team? Somebody's got to be open. JR.
Takes the 3.
A splash. Let's go.
And that's 15 points for Smith.
J.R. Smith has not missed yet, y'all.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Parsons. 20 points for him last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Bazemore. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Hill penetrating.
Oh, he's about to make some.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely.
Oh, that was a good pass. You got to make that.
Love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Irving, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year.
Ooh, Chicago dropped all the way down to 8th place.
And of course, there's the Pistons.
I wonder if they're facing injuries right now.
And right now,
Man, they was in second for the longest.
like a team on a mission.
Then I think they was out of the A spot.
They were going to be one of the teams to beat. They've done nothing to change anyone's mind about that.
That's for sure. I mean, expectations were high for these guys, and they've more than lived up to the hype.
Here's Coathis. Smith. Lands soft
Good
on
shot. Right, let's go ahead and put these subs in. Let's play a lot of minutes. Go ahead and put Voyagers after the. Nah, I put Snell in. We'll actually leave Love in there. We'll go with that lineup for a little minute.
How he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Pass to Love. The turnaround jumper.
Show me the green
Love's got his
light.
3rd basket of the night. Mavericks trail by 10. Parsons with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense.
Go back. Why are you leaving him open? There was no reason for JR to come in the post.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving kicks to Love. Fades and shoots. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That's too easy.
Got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
Okay, as long as we don't keep 3-point shooters open.
Good on that shot.
That was a good take.
The Cavalier lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bazemore.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 13. Lets it go from 11. And again, Kevin Love. Love's got 11 points. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Hill. Pass to Calathes. Screen by Smith. Calathes kicks to Smith. 6 to shoot. Cotton dishes to Smith. Bazemore for 3.
No.
Tries to keep it alive.
That was flat as molasses.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Dishes it to Love.
Get back to Love.
It's rebounded by
How did I not fall?
They host the Clippers after this
Definitely
game.
found our mismatch.
That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Come on.
As they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
A different look now for Cleveland. Johnny Snell's checked in for Luke Abbott. Brown comes in for J.R. Smith. And Smith subbed in for Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Smith kicks to Love. Smith with a screen on Smith. Brown outside. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Bailing them out with fouls.
The Mavericks haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And thus far, really not their year when you talk about free throw shooting.
Nice. Actually, I should have subbed out Love. We could put in Simmons in that position.
Only around a 70% clip on the season.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Now Smith still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Nah, come on.
The pass to Snell. 5 to shoot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
They've had difficulties the way Love has been playing. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few.
Really?
And Cleveland making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Cotton. He's got 6 in the corner.
Really?
With it. Dallas again missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Nice shot by Smith.
Let's go. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to get the sub Love out, which is very unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and do my subs now to put the starters back in.
Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Cotton.
All right, can we not leave anybody open
And
on
it's
this last
Brunson
possession?
stop the key.
Nobody just going to the paint.
The layup missed. Brown outside. And that's not going to go. And so we conclude the first half.
What you doing, Chicken Little?
Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They have a solid 8-point lead. All right, Big Diesel, your take.
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they have to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to that lead.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, they're facing a very hot team in the first half. I mean, guys are shooting the ball lights out. But you have to do more to get stops. I mean, tough defense is the key. And if you put pressure on the ball and more
they got to the line a little too much though in that second quarter, which I did not like.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the
I don't know why
half.
Guys are going into the paint, leaving 3-point shooters wide open. Definitely Wesley Matthews. When he gets hot, and he can knock them down. Definitely not the person who leave open. So can Parsons. So us leaving 3-point shooters wide open is crazy.
In those first 2 quarters, guys, he's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to
big man connection.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Hill at the small forward. That is good. The Cavaliers lead cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Monroe. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Hill,
no foul. You can clearly see that his other arm was held down.
That one on Love.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of
home
contact,
call, no calls.
Good call by the official.
He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Irving kicks to Hill. To the middle. And down
let's go.
Off a wonderful assist.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Matthews. Sweet little
How does he get that pass in there?
He's got 15 points.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Passes to Dedmon.
That's not what we want to pass it to.
Mozgov with the block. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Good on that shot.
And I could not jump. Center hidden triangle and could not jump.
Down to 5 on the bucket from McCallum. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Wallace with it. Now Monroe defending. Hill kicks to Dedmon. And so he earns a trip to the line.
Just turn and dunk on him, man.
He'll shoot 2. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Now here's Mozgov. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Good defense.
Monroe, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Here's Irving. 13 points in the game.
Oh, my
Matthews
goodness.
with the steal. Here's Anderson. And the layup falls. Anderson's got 6.
Everything.
Yeah, we got to call a timeout. That sequence just... Maybe I shouldn't have called a timeout. That sequence was so asinine.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now.
Every time we make a
they
run,
need to tighten it up.
Like, they runs don't seem like runs.
Irving attacking. Good for
No,
field goal.
really, no and 1.
For 10 shooting.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that.
Like, they runs, like I said, they runs ain't like runs. like spurts.
And the
Like,
Mavericks
it's crazy.
all time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out
Like,
how
it
to
ain't
get
like
the
they
ball
getting
out of
stopped
his hand.
and scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring. They like scoring, then it's like they won't score, but they'll score like maybe 5, 7 or 5 point lead
Here's
down.
McCallum. He's got 6.
We on him.
Monroe left side.
Got us.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. The past month has been surreal. 2nd in assists, 3rd in free throw percentage, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient.
I mean, look at that efficiency.
At the basket.
And, you know, going back to him being one of the top dime droppers in the league, it's his ability to control the pace of the game and his peripheral vision.
The first one falls.
What a game we've seen here for Monroe. He's got 10 points and a couple of nice steals, too. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up.
But send him to the free throw line. That's hurting us, too.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Hill inside, working on Anderson. Hill passes to Love, and he
Look
makes
at
no
that.
mistake on the slam dunk.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's McCallum. Monroe left side. From 7.
Good
The
block.
rejection by Love.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here is Smith. He's got 15. Clock at 6. Irving from long range. Mozgov grabs the board.
That's, he gave me the space, and Kyrie can't hit that.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here is Matthews.
Ooh, I don't like
He's
that.
got 15. Here's McCallum.
Read there.
Dallas, no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 7. And it's Smith penetrating.
We there.
Love outside.
We right there. What you crying for?
Can't
No,
get it to
and
go.
one.
Excellent D there from Mozgov.
We was right there and just couldn't make it in, which I don't know why.
And now the fast
Sitting there
break.
crying for
Matthews
no
with
reason.
the ball. That is good. McCallum's got 8 points.
So as we sit here,
Really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace crisp.
Ooh,
That's how they
good shot by
generate the
Kevin
highest
Love.
quality shots. You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's McCallum. He's got 8. A drive by Monroe. Good. 13 points in the game. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Irving. Love outside. Outside Hill. Just 4 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's McCallum. Matthews, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Matthews has got 18 points in the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right there. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Anderson. 6 points for him. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Dude, come on, man. Quit.
No doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Dallas making a switch here. Parsons is checked in. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Cavaliers leading.
All right, get out of here.
Smith kicks to Snell.
Okay, we'll get out of here with that.
13-footer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. The Cavaliers #1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
It'll be all right, man.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now, here is Smith. Out left to the wing.
So as we get this post up going.
And he overshot that one, missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 9-1 run.
Yes.
For the lead.
Yes, they are.
And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, he has long pants, a long t-shirt,
Three
everything.
consecutive baskets have come right at the rim.
Everything ready.
The defense had better
Live
start
stream right
buckling
now.
down and tightening up.
Some live streams, hard to live stream. Everybody talking.
Exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Here's Simmons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Smith dishes to Simmons.
Yes, I'm doing a video.
Brown against Matthews. Simmons. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
A different look for Dallas. Smith checked in for Monroe. Ken Bazemore comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Nick Calathis in for McCallum. Screen by Smith. Right wing. Here's Calathis. His three-pointers off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at Oklahoma City, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Dallas, just way behind.
And I think for Dallas, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Smith. Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Calathis. Smith pitched to Cotton. There's the triple. And that's a foul called on Nick Calathis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Cavaliers timeout.
Start it.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
On defense, Dallas, a 2-point game. Brown outside. There's the dish to Snell. It's stolen by Smith. To the inside. Here's Calathes. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Calathes has got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Feeds it to Snell. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Cotton, covered by Smith. Bazemore passes to Smith. Can't hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Simmons dishes to Snell. Thanked in off the glass. Snell's got 5 now.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Over to the wing. Here's Calathes. He's covered by Brown. From the line. Cavaliers with the rebound. He feeds it to Snell. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Clock at 6. No luck. Smith with the defensive effort. The Mavericks trailing. Calathes kicks to Parsons. Smith the pass to Bazemore. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's check out how Cleveland stacked up. First in scoring. First in rebounds. And they're also #1 distributing the basketball. This is a team that knows how to find the open man and convert those opportunities.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Smith.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Smith for 3. That's good. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Hit by Mozgov. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bazemore's got 10.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and
forth.
Here we go.
Oh, how did we not get that?
Here's Parsons. Shot is no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brown kicks to Babbitt. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Cotton dishes to Mozgov. The score now all even. Mozgov's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Up top, Brown. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9
Nah, you should
points.
stay at the top of the 3.
Good. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Cotton kicks to Parsons. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Mavericks shooting 47%, pretty solid. Monroe is out there with Mozgov. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Matthews. And it's McCallum in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Matthews, no good.
He was going to make that.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Simmons. Foul call.
How's that not an and one?
2 chances at the free throw line here.
Should have went in.
Defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, here's Matthews. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Snell. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean,
So we're getting a little cushion right back. Nothing too serious, though.
Snatched away.
Look at the hands by Snell.
And now the Cavaliers.
You know, he has leg feet.
Brown outside.
That's money.
McCallum with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's McCallum. He kicks it to Matthews.
How was that like not deflected?
Left side Anderson. A 3-ball. And he gets it to go.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Brown the pass to Babbitt. He dishes it to Snell. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's McCallum, covered by Smith. Monroe with a screen on Smith. McCallum dishes to Mozgov.
All right, this is crunch time hour right now, boys. Get the starters right back in a close game.
He's off on the first, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Come on, missed the second one.
So he can't get either to fall.
It's a good foul.
Cleveland leading by 3. In the corner, Smith with it. Outside Hill. Down low. Love kicks to Dedmon. 2 on the clock. From 10 feet out.
Nah.
And there's the shot clock violation.
Should have just tried to take that shot with Love.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Screen by Monroe. And McCallum kicks to Monroe. Inside.
You don't want that.
Anderson in the post. He's guarded by Hill. Anderson passes to Mozgov. And the shot is good.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Outside Irving. Out to Smith. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's McCallum. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now here's Irving. Kicks it to Love. Back to Irving. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Beautiful.
Here's McCallum. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
We can play off Monroe because he ain't
Monroe outside.
popping 03.
Shot clock at 5. Wide open. Love grabs the board. Love's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Love. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Did Bismore just get the rebound over Deb? Are you kidding me?
On the way, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Down low. The kick out to Hill. There's the three. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McCallum. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith. Good, and
let's go.
Goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
I shouldn't have reached.
One-handed.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Dedmon's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 5. And Matthews kicks to Anderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that.
Let's
That's
definitely
just
flip
good
the
offense.
script.
They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
Irving attacking. Here's Dedmon. Mozgov with the block.
He's been having a block
Anderson
party.
dishes to McCallum.
Alright, no threes.
Shot, high post. Matthews, a screen on Irving. He got right to the cup using that screen. That's 12 points for Timofey Mozgov.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas.
Let's go.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a
How is that
critical
not a
time
steal?
in the game, fellas.
And so here is Dallas following the score by Cleveland.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Oh, let's
Such a
go.
strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in
Now,
control.
that's the type
even
of
though he's
fast
going
breaking
at
ball movement I
breakneck
want to see
speed,
right there.
He still maintains his body control.
McCallum misses.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Here's Dedmon. Down it goes, jamming that one home.
Bad double team.
Onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it
sir.
down hard.
Yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Matthews. Dishes it to Monroe. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Smith for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And so he draws the foul.
So he's going to let that thing fly with Smith, man.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one. You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Here's McCallum. Matthews left side. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Irving double team to the paint. Hill has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Really?
Seems to be going down for him today.
And
He's only got
Parsons kicks
4
to Matthews.
points on
No coverage that time.
16% shooting.
Matthews has got 9 points now in just the second half. Love outside. From deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Drops in the break. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland.
Serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And if they keep up this intensity over the last few minutes of this game, it's nearly impossible to have a comeback against them.
Monroe's shot is good. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Monroe against Love.
Are you kidding me?
Monroe, the pass to McCallum. Puts it up from 15. And so
where's the foul?
Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The pass to Love. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to... Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
What? And taking a technical there is the last thing.
Well, I said let's go.
The opposite of smart
and I get a tech for that.
On the free throw,
yeah, because 2K, no, that's some BS. And give me a tech for that.
Now. Picked by Mozgov. From 11 feet away, misses off the left iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Irving dishes to Dedmon. Yes,
so
and it's
easy.
Irving picking up the assist. Dedmon's got 10 points in just the second half. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And at this point, I'm about to go ahead and pull our starters. Get them ready for the next game.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Monroe down low. He's going up against Love. Irving attacking. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark. So it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on it.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Cavaliers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough
He can make that with a
battle
hand in his face. Oh,
and
they
so all the hard work
wanna.
here tonight converted into a tally, and the win column will be number 26 on
I'll
the
take that
year.
little
And
bunny.
so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Kyrie Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Catching up on the
Man, that slow gather got me.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Mozgov. Ken Bazemore comes in for Greg Monroe. Nick Calathis, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Cotton subbed in for McCallum. Now here is Harris, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he gets it to go.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Here's Calathis. They set the pick. Left side Parsons.
Come on, guys. You got to rotate.
That one bounces around and comes back out.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Snell.
But definitely a victory pulled out towards the end. They've definitely made it interesting in the fourth quarter, but
so we see the Cavaliers
once our 2 main guys got going, and J.R. Smith hit a nasty D3.
Says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
It's pretty much all she wrote from that point.
I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I'm here with J.R. Smith. What was the team's attitude coming into tonight's game?
I mean, unfortunately, they're a losing team right now. We want to win by as much as we can, and defensively, we're doing what we're supposed to. So, got to get in, lock in, and get some steals, and keep running.
JR, appreciate the time as always. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award winner.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was
23,
in constant
13, and
motion.
3.
He found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
Let's go ahead and take a quick little look at the box score here. Wesley Matthews was the Mavs' leading scorer with 22. Shot 8 for 18, 3 from 5 from 3, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Had 22, 5, 4, and 2 outing. Greg Ramo had 19 and 9, 1 shy of a double-double. Ray McCollum had 13, 2, and 9 assists. He was 1 shy. Tony Margot had a double-double with 12 and 11. He shot 100% from the field, but 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Taylor Parsons shot 2 for 10. Yeah, definitely didn't want him going off. And we look at our guys. Kevin Love with a double-double, 25, 12, 10 for 15 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3. And he shot 1 from 2 from the free throw line. Kyrie Irving, 23, 13, and 2. 9 for 17 from the field, 1 from 5 for 3. Just imagine if he probably hit like half his threes. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line though. J.R. Smith was cooking. 8 from 10, 5 from 7 for 3, had 21. Dedman had a good game, 18-10. Russ Smith put in some work off the bench. Babbitt played pretty decent. Snell stuffing it up with 7, 8, and 4 assists to steal. Hill, bad game from Hill. So it's definitely interesting to see how next time when we play the Mavs, how they tend to play us, because I'm definitely putting my center back in. And I mean, we played them in the second half, basically. Yeah, played them in the second half without a center. So, and we actually play them next week. So we get the win. We go 26-6. They go 10-21. We have a 5.5 lead over the Pistons. Play against OKC. Then we have a matchup against Indiana. Then the Jazz. Is there any rematches in the top 8 seedings that we need to look at? Beat the Knicks. Did we lose to the Pistons? We have not played the Pistons yet, so this will be interesting. We'll see how the 19-10 current second seed Pistons play as we face them next week as well. And we'll be coming off a back-to-back game on that, so and it's a away game, so they'll have home field. So we'll definitely see how they turn up. We played New York. We beat New York. New York took us to the brink. And what? 3 matchups? Yeah, 3 matchups. The games have been very close. So New York's a dangerous team this year around. So the 6th seed, the Celtics, they stay at the 6th seed. It's gonna be a dangerous team. I mean, Chicago ain't bad. Actually, let's take a quick look at Chicago real quick. Oh, they have no injuries. Yeah, they got squad. I don't see how they're losing. I honestly don't see how they're losing. I mean, they definitely got 3-point shooting. Cause I was gonna try to get. I think I traded Mike Miller. I was gonna try to pick up Mike Miller, but. And I mean, they got Nick Young. Nick Young can hit. I mean, they got 3-point shooters. Clay Olynyk could go off. They got Aaron Brooks, Portis. Bobby Portis standing at 3 ain't that good, but it's athletic. Yeah, they got some shooter, man. I don't know. Maybe they just ain't hitting their stride yet. Maybe we'll see what kind of trades they're trying to make. But I'm about to get out of here, watch the rest of these NFL playoff games. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. I enjoy streaming for you guys like always. And if you guys want more videos and faster uploads, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment in the section below. You guys have a good one. Coldburger00X out. Peace.